Hello there, and welcome to Isaacs Plays the Kerbal Space Program. And yeah, this guy, little cute dude here, he's a Kerbalnaut, or Kerbernaut, or Kerbal guy. He comes from that planet over there. Specifically where my mouse is pointing, right there. That's where the spaceport is. And this is their moon, or moon. There's a U involved. So I've actually played a little bit of this game previously, but I figured, since I got the software to do vids and kind of like playing the game and making vids, that I would, well, make a video about this game. This is that super secret thing I've been alluding to in my Black Desert play. So, let's get started. Moon or bust! Hey, it has the hazard symbols on there. I wonder if this has some reference to something. Not my series, not my channel. So, let's start a new one. Called Adventure! Sandbox mode, because career mode doesn't exist yet. Alright, so, those unfamiliar with Kerbal Space Program, you got here several things. You got your main vehicle assembly building, you got the spaceplane hangar, you got the tracking station, and you got the launch pad. So, let's take a look at the vehicle assembly building. Yay! So we got our little dudes here. Alright, I guess first we got to grab ourselves some sort of module. Mark II lander can. Oh, so this is like a lunar module type thing there, and you know, this is the newest version, which I'm not as familiar with here. As relatively lightweight cubic cord. So this looks like it's unmanned. Yeah. So, well, let's keep things simple. We're gonna start us off with the simple dimple, our little capsule here. Wow, that's really slow. Okay, if I tilt in different places, it gives me different stuff. So, okay, so this is our basic rocket here. This is just the capsule here. Now, before we get too crazy here, let's figure out how to get these guys safely home in the event that we actually get off the ground. So, let's grab ourselves a little parachute. That one's a little big. That one's also a little big. Radial mounted one. Mark 16. Oh, there we go. This is not going to explode, right? Serverless parts, in fact, made from, but the fact remains that it's accepted as generally better alternative to being in freefall. Parachutes can be deployed even if they're disconnected from the ship. That's kind of interesting. Not quite sure what use that is, though. So, in today's adventure, we mainly just want to get off the ground. That's not what I wanted. So, we have our capsule here. We got ourselves a decoupler. See, the spaceship can have multiple stages, and having decouplers is like how you break up the stages. So, you can have a rocket here, and then push that runs out of fuel, you hit the spacebar, and bam! This thing activates and your capsule goes flinging off. And we also got some new things, like multi-point connector. Yeah, cool. So you can have like stuff sticking out the sides. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Alright, now we need something fuel tank-like now. Fuel oxidizer, so that looks like it's good. Let's give a couple of these. Now, first, let's just try to get off the ground here. Alright, another one. Go down a little bit. Now we got some engines. We got... Okay, so this one... Max power. So this one's a little bit more powerful, but this one is more maneuverable, I think. Vector range... Yeah. I'm going to have to go through and sort of read all the descriptions on here. And I'll leave that as an exercise to the reader. Hee hee. let's have another decoupler. What are these? Oh, SAS modules. I might want one of those. Or several. I'm going to take this off real quick. Get the advanced one. Or I'm going to put the normal SAS up here first. And the advanced. Oh, that one's big. Get the little one. There we go. Because the capsule itself doesn't actually really need one. Got RCS, which are reaction controls, like thrusters. Blonk. That's kind of cool. Comes up this sort of little automatic thing, pops up. Alright, so our next stage, we want something to be a little bit more awesome. Structure, we want structure. Bicoupler, well, let's go with the tricoupler. And go to use here, angle snap, with triple symmetry. Triple symmetry. We're gonna have ourselves 3 fuel tanks. Like so. And let's put one of the stronger engines on here. Actually, 3 of them. Haha! And because I'm always kind of paranoid about these things, let's get some little strut things here going. Just to connect them together, make them all safe and tight. Safe and tight. Yeah, so next up, I want to put some winglets on here. Winglets will help keep the rocket stable while in the atmosphere. But hopefully when we get to, like, not in the atmosphere, we won't need them anymore. So as the bottom stage pops off, winglets will as well, and no, we don't have to care about them anymore. Science! Ooh. Got communications things. Huh. Cool. Play with some of these at some point. Accelerometers. You can stick all sorts of things on this now. Yeah, okay. Batteries, and landing gear, and struts. Yeah. Little landing struts. Photovoltaic panels? Yeah, that's aero stuff. Wait, did I miss it? Because there should be some thingamajigs you can sort of put on the side to help your rocket not fall over on the launch pad. Where did they put them these days? Ah, there they are. They're over here, of course. Now, I want to keep them out of the way, really. So that's probably the best spot for them. All right, zoom out a little bit. Move up. Yeah. It's our crazy spacecraft. We shall call it the... I'm terrible at names, or am I awesome at names? Awesome Craft 1. Yay! Actually, 0. We'll start everything at 0. Be science fiction-y like that. Alrighty. So, let's save this baby and see how quickly it takes us to blow her up. Put her on the launch pad! Now, I did have to decrease the graphics quality slightly on the launch pad here. I was doing a little bit of testing before I actually recorded, and, you know, it's a little choppy still, but it was way worse, so... Alright, so I got this SAS thing here. That means it sort of like stabilizes things automatically, but I need to activate it, like so. So, I'm going to throttle up. So, when I hit the spacebar button, the main engines and these little thingamajigs will pop off, or the engines won't pop off, they'll ignite, and the rocket should go forward, or up, or, yeah. 3, 2, 1, Jebidiah, go! Liftoff of the awesome Craft 0. Jebidiah looks quite happy. Yeah, you can do EVAs and in the cockpit view and stuff. It's kind of awesome. We got lights, we got gears, we got brakes, we got liquid fuel engines. Looks like they're heating up. Woo! Can we make it to orbit? Destination orbits! Or something. Alright, so you can see we've got a little atmosphere meter here. We're still in the thick part of the atmosphere, and that's okay. You know, that's where we all live. You know, where all the Kerbans live. But we're slowly climbing out of it. Building up speeds very slowly, of course, in the process. But once we get out of that, we'll actually be able to accelerate fairly well. Whew. Got a little bit of a heat warning there, I think. Oh, that's the abort button. Don't want that. Do not want. Yes. 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 Over 4 kilometers in the atmosphere. Climbing higher. 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 Take me higher. I should stop using my gravelly voice so much. It really kind of hurts me. Especially since I'm still recovering from being horrifically ill. Now we're cruising. Alright. Think soonish I'm going to kick her off to the side. I'm going to temporarily disable my SAS and try to roll sideways. Like so. There we go. Just a slight turn for the moment. And my little thingamajigs are trying to keep me on target there. That's okay. About to leave the thick part of the atmosphere. We're gonna turn over slightly more. Because we're starting to really pick up speed. We're gonna go to map mode now. And yeah, so this is the view of what's going on elsewhere. So we can sort of plot our orbits and things. And we're actually climbing pretty fast here, so I'm gonna start turning her over. Always likes to like spin slightly. It's kind of annoying there. All right, these engines are almost done. All right, I am now going to eject the first stage. All right, and fire the engines. Yay! Okay, let's go. Oh, don't, no, no. That's a little too wild there. Jebidiah, what are you doing? Alright. We're going to actually turn the engines off. And we're going to do a maneuver here. We're going to do some sort of maneuver. Dr. Heimlich, what is it? I invented a maneuver. And stop. Heady. Now we're going to wait for... See, we're still in the atmosphere a little bit, so it's slowly bringing us down. We're going to get to firing here. Just a few moments. It's going to... Okay, 3, 2, 1... Yay! Let's see if we can get into orbit. See, orbit means that you're going so fast around the planet that you're falling at, you know, as fast as you are going around it. So you just like keep missing the ground. It's kind of awesome. Getting up to orbital speed. This is probably not the most efficient way to do this. In fact, I can probably shut her down for the moment. Got the space chorus chiming in now. Hope you can hear that. Tried to turn down the engine sounds quite a bit, but they're still pretty loud, so I might have to adjust the audio equivalently. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Isn't it a pretty, pretty planet? I think it is. Islands there, and still no clouds, but oh well. Clouds are overrated. Wow. So we're currently at 93 kilometers. We're going to peak at 104 pretty soon. About 1 minute. Let's go back. Make sure we're still looking at the horizon. Jeb, how you doing? He looks happy. Yay! Alright. Gonna be in 42 seconds. So let's get her rolling. Want to get our burn just right so we can get in a fairly stable orbit. It's going to push our Apoapsis further and further away. And I really hope I don't run out of fuel, because that would suck. Yeah, it speeds up pretty quickly, you know, building up the orbit near the end. Probably could cut down on the... Haha! Now I just want to get this right about yonder. Cut this off. And we are now in orbit. A little lopsided orbit, but, you know, that's okay. Just wanted to sort of get up here. We got parts of our awesome craft falling down, and parts still in the ground. But that's okay. So, while our guys are floating around in space, let's explore a little bit. Excuse me. So, over yonder is the moon. See? Moon. This is, of course, planet Kerbal. Kerbal, yeah. To zoom out a little bit, we get this little baby out here, it's Midmus. It's a, you know, sort of a very, very small moon of Kerbal. We can zoom out, and we can see an entire solar system of worlds that we may explore at some point. An entire universe at our fingertips. Whee! But for now, let's just stick with our home system here. We'll worry about ion drives and nuclear rockets later. For now, we're just in the fledgling days of our space program. The Kerbans have entered a new age. And I hope I just didn't freeze things there. Come on, Jeb. Okay, there you go. There you go, Jeb. Nice and happy. This is what it looks like inside the capsule here. Orbit. You got staging. You got, it's like you can push all the little buttons in here, and don't know what all of them do, but probably horrible things. Now, how do you actually get out of here? Yeah. Electric charge. Oops, that's not what I meant. Don't want to... Staging, docking, orbit map. Oh, that's where I was before. Not actually sure how to get out of here. Oh well. Well, I guess maybe I'll just call it a video then. I entered orbit successfully with my buddy Jebidiah, and we are drifting around his homeworld. So, until next time, Jebidiah most certainly says toodles. Ah!